my channel. Today I have another tag video for you guys. I don't think I ever did this tag, and I thought I saw it recently being done, and I was like, you know what, that sounds like a fun video, considering I just recently realized that out of everything in my makeup collection besides eyeshadow, I have the most of blushes, and that was so unintentional because I never thought I was a blush lover, but I guess I am. So I have 14 questions here for you guys, so we're gonna get right into it because it's gonna be long, I'm sure. So first up, the best packaging for blushes, I have to give it to Too Faced. Whether it's these or the new recent ones that they have come out, every time that they come out with blushes or anything fun, Too Faced always comes out with the best packaging. So I have to give it to Too Faced for best packaging when it comes to blushes. Next up is the Prettiest Color. Honestly, this was very hard for me, but I gotta say Milani Luminoso. I feel like it goes with so many people. It's just a great all year round blush, at least for my skin tone. It goes nice with when I don't have a tan, and it goes nice when I do have a tan. I love it. I think that this is the prettiest color, and these are the type of colors that I go for most when it comes to my skin tone. So I'd give it to Milani Luminoso. Most pigmented blush, obviously there's many answers to all of these questions, but the first things that came to my mind is what I chose. And for the most pigmented, I gotta say I'm gonna go with the e.l.f. blush palettes. Whether it's the dark ones or the light ones, the pigmentation is ridiculous with these, where you can come out looking like a clown. So you have to be very careful. You get a lot of variety, and I love the fact that they come in a light or dark. You could pop these out and kind of customize it for your own skin tone, and they're only $6. So I think that this is the best color payoff, especially for the drugstore. The best everyday blush for me, I have two of them. I couldn't decide for which one. If I don't know what to do and it's all year round, I go with my Tarte Exposed. This is just a recent purchase as of last year for me, so it hasn't been a forever love, but I gotta tell you that I really do love it, and I know why people love it so much. But the other one that I gotta tell you that I really do like as an everyday blush is Becca Wild Honey. This is another one, looks like Luminoso. It's just so beautiful. It looks great on my skin tone. I really do like this one, so I can see myself using these every day, and I'd be okay with these two, honestly. I really would. A party blush. This was limited edition, and I don't have wild colors in my collection, but every time I look at this, it just looks like a big party. Like my daughter says, it's a big party. This is Tarte Splendor. This is one of the very first blushes I ever got from Tarte, and it looks like it would be a glitter disco ball on your cheeks, but truthfully, it does not transfer. The glitter sparkle does not transfer. I'm going to show you up close so you know what I'm talking about. Can you see that glitteriness? Like, this is just a party blush all the way. But all those glitter little sparkles you see there do not transfer at all on my cheeks. It is a beautiful color. I really do like this one. See, there's not glitter in there at all. You could see a little bit of like shimmer in there, but the glitter flecks don't last on your cheeks. They really don't. You can't see them. I say that this is my party one. It lasts all day. It takes forever for this to fade, and it just looks so beautiful on my cheeks. So this is my party blush. I'm sorry, I know it's limited edition, but that's my party blush. A regret purchase. As you guys know, if you've been following me for a while, I've been doing a Shop My Stash, and I have been decluttering for the last at least year and a half of my collection, and I do it on a daily basis till this day. So any blushes that I don't like, for the most part, I've already gotten rid of, so I really don't have too many. I looked at my collection, and I really can't say, I couldn't pull anything out that I regret purchasing, just because I've gotten rid of them. So I don't have any regrets. My least used blush palette, I would have to say, is this one. This one's limited edition. This is the Sephora Pantone in the Orchid. It is beautiful. I really do like it. My favorite one is this highlight right here. I absolutely love it. But as far as this one or this one, I really don't use these too much, and I really can't use them unless I am a pale ghost, so basically in December. But this is more like a spring color, so it's very hard for me to use. I love how it looks on me. I love it as an eyeshadow, but I don't use this one often. I really don't reach for this often, so I have it because it's very unique, but I don't really reach for it. My most used would never let go of blushes. I have 2 of them. I couldn't decide, but I do have 2 of them. This was limited edition, or not limited edition. This has been discontinued, and I can't part with this. This is one of my favorites. This is the Remo Lasting Finish in number 18, Pink Sorbet. As you guys can see, the emblem is basically almost faded away. I love how this blush looks on me. I remember Ingrid, however you say her name, I can't remember her name. She spoke about this. I went out and purchased it, and I could not stop wearing this for a whole summer straight. And I think this was like summer of 2013 that I used this all up. Like, I started seeing the emblem going away, and I stopped using it because I didn't want it to fade. So this is something I love how it looks on my cheeks. I love the lasting power of these. Unfortunately, they have been discontinued, but I cannot part with that or any of the other ones that I own. And another one that I do love in the fall winter time that I gotta say is, oh, this is gorgeous. This one I saw by the Makeup Chair, I think is her name, her channel. She recommended this one. This one's Sleek Antique. I talk about this all the time. It's very, very unique. I love this blush. I can't part with this one either. It's just very unique and beautiful on the cheek. So these are the 2 that I would say I cannot get rid of, never have been the most used out of my whole entire blush collection. These 2 have been the most used. My greatest blush discovery of last year, which would be 2015, I would have to say thank you, Lisa, for these. This is the Annabelle blushes. These are so, so good. I own 2, and I really love these a lot. These are amazing, very pigmented, blend really nicely, and the 2 colors that I have are just so, so good. So this would be like my favorite discovery of 2015. My favorite blush brand would have to be Tarte, whether it's cream or powder blushes. They last all day, and when I mean all day, I mean like a 12-hour day. These just keep on going. They fight till the end until you decide to take off your makeup. I am very oily, so a lot of blushes will eat, my face will eat them. Basically, they'll fade away by the end of the day, which I'm scared that I'm going to get rid of a lot of blushes this summer, because once I'm done my Shop My Staff spring summer, I can really see what lasts on my face. But these, hands down, I will spend the money to buy these because these are so good. The most practical blushes that I have, and the reason why I chose this is because there's so many color variations. These I would consider to be mid-ranged in price. They're not $6-7, but they're not $30-some like some blushes that I do own. And there's so many blushes, it's ridiculous. I would have to say the most practical is MAC blushes, just because you can get anything you can think of in any type of formula you want and any type of undertone you want. And what are these, like 20 bucks, I believe? So they're not that expensive comparing them to like Becca blushes or Chanel blushes, but they're not as cheap as like CoverGirl blushes. So they're right in between. So I would say these are the most practical. My least practical blushes, I would have to say these NYX Baked blushes. I only own 3 of them just because I love how the sheen that I get from the blushes. But these, I can see why some people don't like them. 1, you don't get that much color payoff. 2, the color variation in these are not that distinct where you can own them all and say you have very different colors in between each of them. And the other thing I can see is that these are so, these have such a nice sheen, like a very, very sheen look to them. See, it's like very hard to get a color payoff on these. You have to build them up, but I can see how some people may not like them because these may show your imperfections as far as like your pores or any fine lines or any type of scarring you may have on your cheek. So I would say these are the least practical, and as well as the packaging. It's very bulky. So I only own 3 of these, and they may even be completely gone by the end of this year. I don't know. We'll see. My most expensive blush, I would say my 2 Chanel blushes. These are pretty expensive, but they're worth every penny in my opinion. I really do like them. I want 1 more at least, and then I think I'll be content. But these are beautiful, and these are my most expensive blushes that I own. And my least expensive, these are a tie. They're both the same price, so I wanted to show you both. The first one is the Essence Silky Soft Touch blushes. These are $2.99. These are really good. I really like them, and they are very soft for $2.99. Very soft and very pigmented for $2.99. So I have to say these are my least expensive, as well as my Jordana blushes. These are also $2.99. Amazing color payoff, amazing color selection, and they are awesome. They're very soft to the touch. So these two, I can say, are very comparable in price and in texture and the colors that they come in. This has more color selection than these do, but they're both the same price. So that is it, guys. I went through this really quickly because I wanted to show them all to you guys, and I didn't want this to take forever. My eyeshadow one took forever, so I didn't want the blush one to take forever. If you do videos, I'd love to see your favorite blushes and what you would consider in these categories. If you do not do videos, you can put them down in the comment section. Let me know which questions you're answering. I will put all the questions down in the description box so you guys can have them for if you guys want to do this, and let me know. I'd love to see it. Apparently I'm a blush hoarder and had no idea. So I love my blushes apparently. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the family. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you did like it. I will catch you guys in my next video. And don't forget that a smile is the best makeup a girl can wear. Bye guys!